Today on Growing Idaho, 3 of the cities in the Treasure Valley that are already seeing major growth and change will see one more change, a new mayor. And that's after the elections earlier this month. And how are those new mayors going to handle all the growth? Carefully.
If growth is going to happen, the voters have made very clear they want growth to pay for its shares.
Former Chief of Staff Rick Hogaboam is now the mayor-elect of Nampa. It's one of the top 100 fastest growing cities in the nation. And all that growth requires more infrastructure and services. But he told our Aspen Shumpert that recent state laws aimed at driving down property taxes are actually just limiting cities' tax revenues and their ability to keep up with growth. He hopes something might change in the next legislative session.
We do need to address some legislative changes. I know they're going to be going into session here. I don't know what appetite they have for revisiting several House bills, 389 and others, that have created challenges. But I think I want to hit the ground running on some policy issues. I also want to hear from all the directors what's been working, what are the challenges.
The fastest growing city in Idaho is Caldwell, with its population exploding by more than 21% from 2020 to 2024. Its mayor-elect is Eric Phillips, who talked to Aspen Shumpert right after the election. He says the city needs to slow down growth and focus on building out the roads so families want to stay here.
You can do growth, and you can do growth on steroids. Everyone, including myself, has felt we've done that on steroids, where we're just approving thing after thing after thing, and we're not using some of the statutes we have to mitigate some of that. And we have roads that are, maybe they've been repaved and resurfaced since then, but they're still the same size as they were back in the 70s and 80s.
Perhaps no city in Idaho has changed its face more than Garden City, seeing many of its working-class mobile home parks turn into upscale apartments. And now a new soccer stadium in Riverside Park are also coming.
I think people are going to want to move and come to Garden City. It's the place to be.
Its mayor-elect is City Council member Bill Jacobs. He told our Joe Paris that he expects his city's growth to continue, but not just along the river, also out east and with more infill. To make sure he manages that growth like his residents want him to, he says he needs to communicate with them a lot and get all their questions answered.
Is the city well managed? Is it well run? Is the budget maintained? The fundamentals, and then how are we managing our growth? And that was a big thing in the campaign, from all the candidates is, how do we manage that wisely? And I think that's the next step, is engage in the community, make sure we do that.
These new mayors will officially be sworn in and take office in early January.